Welcome to Navigating with Nicely. Today we're going to take a few laps around Atlanta during the daytime. Give you a few tips, things I do, how I drive the track. Not the best out there. Definitely a lot of people in my league alone that are a lot better than I am. But I'll give you ideas and tips on how I run the track. Might pick something up for you personally, beginners even, just to kind of give you a general idea of where to let out and get back to the gas and all that good fun stuff. I'm going to run a few laps here and we'll go over, where I'm letting out. And we run default setups in leagues. Leagues competitive and all about the driver. Whatever you want to do to the car in the pits, you're welcome to. So generally, ×4 fuel and tire wear, and we're usually always running on that, even out of league. Alright, we're going to take our first lap here. Not really overdrove. You'll see it right here. Got back to the gas too soon in turn 1, and it forced the car to start pushing up, so you'll hear the car kind of die out as I had to let out of the throttle, and still caught the wall. So I think from here I might have pitted, or ran 1 or 2 more laps, and it got some adjustment in the car.
Way to go, buddy. You're holding the fastest time right now. Running great, buddy. All that work's paying off. Awesome lap. Nobody's gonna make it easy for us today, buddy.
I missed a pit, so I had to turn around a bit. Most generally, for me, habit of remembering where my settings are at. Live streaming, you can see what I put in the car as far as tire pressures, wedge, track bar, and all that. You'll see it here. Generally, I run 12s to 14s on the left side, and I always even them out. Then the right side, I run varies on the track, tire wear. See here, I'll drop it down. I section it out. Higher tire pressures, you're not going to be able to get down all of them down to 14s and whatever you want to run. So I'll drop it down to 18s and 34s to start. Drop my grill tape so it doesn't overheat. Always go up on my track bar, loosen the car up, and down on my wedge to loosen the car up. I've heard mixed things as far as what track bar does, what wedge does for you in the car, and even looking it up. I'm not a specialist, so I'm not gonna try and say that track bar does this if you do this or whatever. From what I have gathered, generally the track bar, if you go up, it loosens up the car. If you go down, it tightens the car up. That's generally back to the throttle. You'll feel it. Like wedge, it's the opposite. If you go down on your wedge, it loosens the car up. If you go up on it, it tightens it. We're going to run somewhat of a limited setup here at speed lap. See what we can turn out. You want to arc the corners. The better arc you got, better off you are. I did not get a good arc here. The sooner you can get back to the throttle, the better.
We can do this.
I generally let out early, and that way you can get back to the gas earlier. You got more speed coming off. Coming in 3, same thing, let out, kind of arc the corner if you can. You're back to the gas pretty quick at turn 3. You're only out of the gas if your car's acting right for maybe a second. Full throttle on out. Atlanta to me feels like a tight track, yet slippery. Just seems like the car feels tight, yet then all of a sudden is snappy loose and wants to break out from under you.
Time to go. That's
Turn
halfway,
one
buddy.
is the turn 1 and 2 the tightest corner on the track. You're carrying so much speed. Get down there, hit the apron. It'll want to shoot you up the track. That's right there. Turn 3 and 4. It starts out kind of tight corner, and obviously with the tri-oval it widens out, but then it still feels tight to the wall as you corner exit. The car's not feeling right. Looks like I'm gonna pit again and possibly get some more adjustments in the car. I pre-recorded the racing and then commentated over it. NASCAR 16 releasing for the new systems next year, I think. I will be doing the navigating videos on that console and system again, and I will be using cameras. I've got 2 webcams. I just don't have the means and time to use them right now. But I'll have camera on the steering wheel and on the gas pedal and brake pedal, so you actually be able to see. And I'll commentate through it. Mainly did this because we have ran beginners leagues before, and kind of gives them a general base idea of where to start. And, I mean, like I said, I'm not the best. I'm definitely not the fastest. I have certain tracks that just kind of suit me.
Okay, go get it, man.
I generally look for people that are better than I am.
Gotta just be smooth.
Love a challenge and competition. I think we're up to 3 leagues on NASCAR 14 right now, and we are getting ready to launch 1 to 2 leagues on Inside Line as of the end of March 2015. We also just launched a NHL 15 league for the so part of the reason I'm not the best out there. Got a lot going on. I don't know why I drove the car into the wall out of the pits. I'd have been at the wheel. You come out of the pits, a lot of the times you can actually hold, if the cars feel right, you can hold the gas down all the way through in 3 and 4 for that first lap. I have the slow brake. That's the only assist that I have on the game. I don't use it for slow brake. Sometimes I use it for like a point of reference, but generally the more you run, you get your points of reference from the track and rely less on it, and it actually becomes more of a distraction. But I do recommend it for beginners, and it just helps, especially with running the times 4 tire wear. As the tires start to fall off, generally you can't run the car in as hard, and so it kind of reminder in a sense.
Be ready, guys. Let's hustle here.
Looks like I went to 15s and 28s. It varies on the feel of the car for me. Generally, during a league race, I'm also streaming, so I am more focused on running mid-pack
Nice pit stop
or
right there, just like we practiced.
stream show, so that you can see more than just me driving around the track. Leading or not, that is no fun. Got 4 laps to go here. So as you get up to speed coming to 4, Like I said, I don't think I let out of the gas at all. So I'm at it. I'm out of 4.
Ready to go.
Again, turn 1 is the tight one. Looks like I don't quite have the car feeling quite right. It still wants to wash up the track a little bit. I have it down in 3. If I was good enough to run the high line, I would have done a few laps and gave tips on that, but I am not. Except we're gonna hit the wall again.
Make it count now. Here we go. One more time.
I'm gonna let this finish up, and thanks for swinging by. Hopefully you could get a tip or two. Looking to join a league, look us up. All that info will be at the end of the video. We are doing a video, or I am doing a video for each of the tracks, and trying to get any of the other guys in the league that can record to do their own videos so I can put them up on YouTube also. The more different drive styles you can see, the more tips and advice you can get. Thanks again for stopping by and checking us out. You guys have a good one.